Okay, in this video, I'm gonna just actually answer a question. Somebody asked, what would the best way to use a group be in if you wanted to communicate with all of the members in the group and not send back and forth a bunch of emails. And then the second question there is if you wanted to share a Word document and collaboratively edit that with your group. So that's what this video is going to explain. This is just one of the many ways that you could use the Smart Start Learning community to do both of those things. So for the first part, communicating with your group instead of sending a bunch of emails back and forth. First, you'll want to go to the group that you want to communicate with. So I'm going to come up here to connect, go to groups I own, and I've got this test group called Peter's group right here. So I've got a few members in this group, and let's say that I wanted to start a new topic with them without sending back and forth a bunch of emails. One of the ways we could do that is come over here to group discussion and add a new topic. Once we have this topic, we can, let's just give it a title, test topic. Hey, what do you think about this? Okay, so I've asked the question, I've given it a title. You can tag it if with keywords if you want to be able to find it later better. The topic status, you want to leave that open. And then this access is important as always. You don't want to make it private if you're trying to communicate with your group. So you would probably want to make this access just to the group. So I can save that. And now now people can reply about this question within the group, and depending on their notifications, they'll get notified every time somebody makes a response to that topic. The way you know how your notifications are set up is if you come up here to Tools and go to Account Settings at the bottom of that Tools menu. Here you'll want to set both your notifications for the site and your group notifications. There's two different things. So the group notifications will come down to the notifications for my group, which is called Peter's group right here. You can see I have it set for email, meaning anytime somebody updates that group or responds to a topic, it's going to send me an email that says so-and-so responded to your topic. So we can do it that way, or we can just be notified on the site. If we click that one on the site, then there's going to be a little one that pops up here anytime somebody updates something there. So we'll save that. That would be the alternative to sending a bunch of emails back and forth. Now the second question, if we wanted to work on a Word document or any document together, there's two different options that you could do there. One of them is you could start a new group page. So I'm going to start a new group page here. We'll just click Add Page. We'll give it a title, Test Page, and then give it some numbers. And everybody would want to fill in those numbers, for example. I would want all of my group members to contribute to this list or contribute to this Word document. Again, the important thing here is read access. This is who can see the page. You might want to make that public if this is a document that you're all working together and you want to publish. Or if it's just for the group, you'll make it for the group. Or if it's logged in users, anybody on the site, you can leave it there. For this purpose, I'll leave it as just for the group. The write access, again, this can be private, just you, which you wouldn't want to do that if you want them to collaboratively edit something with you. You probably wouldn't want it logged in users either if it's just for your group. So you'll want to make write access to the group itself. And now everybody within my group can go to this page and can click Edit here. They navigate to this test page and they click Edit, and they're able to put in information here. The other way that you could do it is kind of the old-fashioned way where you upload a file, and you browse for the file, and then in the title you say it's a Word document version 1, and then with your initials. And that's kind of the old way of doing things, would be that way. But that could be beneficial if you want to have very specific formatting and retain that formatting. Then you could just say, okay, everybody downloads this Word document from here and then re-uploads it once they've edited it. And if I had a document that I wanted to do that with, I would just do that and then click upload. What you will want to do on the group to make sure everybody can see it is, if you have widgets enabled, you'll want to put your discussion widget and your files widget both on the front page, and that way people can see, here's my test topic, and they could click there and respond to it. Here's my files. If I uploaded the Word file there, they would see that there. And of course, if you have widgets enabled, you can move them around, and you can do it that way. And my test page is down here too. So that would be the solution to sending back and forth a bunch of emails. You could communicate through a discussion, or collaboratively edit a file. You could create a page, or just upload a file.